Welcome back to Better Living. I'm Kim DeJulio, and you are looking at the Jet Express leaving the bay. What a gorgeous view that is. We are coming to you live from Put-in-Bay, so needless to say, I am very excited. Now, talking about the Jet Express, which is one of the most popular ways to get to and from the island. So we're going to be talking right now. This is the original Tom Brady. The first. The very first Tom Brady.
First. Yes, yep. I am. And I'm here to tell you that the Jet Express is it's a lot of fun. The first one was built in 1988. We had one boat, and it was $3.2 million for that boat.
$2.2 million?
Yeah.
And now there's four of them, right?
Now there's four.
Okay.
The first, they were all built in Somerset, Massachusetts.
Oh.
Per the Jones Act of 1934, all ships built and used in the United States have to be built in the United States with material from the United States. So we complied to that, and the Jet grew and is now the largest ferry boat fleet in North America with 4 boats. And the capacity on the 2 larger boats is right around 300, and the smaller boats is right around 150. And it's a great way to get to Put-in-Bay. You get a narrated tour, and you have a lot of fun.
Narrated by the one and only.
Yes, I happen to narrate that. When I'm not looking at my socks, I'm narrating tours. So anyway, you get a narrated tour, and it's plush. It's luxury. It's like being on an airliner, only you actually have more leg room.
Yeah, well, we took it over actually this morning, and it was relaxing. The sun was shining. But if you're not, you don't want to be in the sun, there's also
you can go on
areas.
The inside cabins. There's 2 inside cabins.
First class seating.
Absolutely,
for everyone.
absolutely for everyone.
Yes.
And you're relaxed because we were talking earlier. I am so relaxed. I feel like I could fall asleep just from the ride over because it lulls you.
It sure is
a wonderful
relaxing.
Ride. And the Jet Express has a lot of things going on. They have a Jet Setter card that you can get free that gives you discounts at Mossbacks and the Boardwalk and the Keys and Hooligans and some other restaurants and some other attractions at Put-in-Bay. And they also have a yearly card you can buy. It's I forget what it costs. It's like $175 for the whole season. So if you're coming back and forth a lot.
If you're a regular here, which I know some of you watching are.
Some of us are, and we like to go back and forth and just have a little bit of fun. But it's a wonderful thing, and kids 12 and under are priced at like $5, and kids 5 and under ride for free.
Oh, so if you're doing a little
if you're bringing your family,
trip,
then your smaller kids get to ride for free, and your other ones are discounted heavily. And we're pet friendly, so if you have a dog or a cat, please put it on a leash. I've not seen too many cats on leashes, but I've seen people come over with dogs, and they have their dogs on a leash. Yeah. So it's a nice kind of thing. And it brings you right into downtown harbor too. You don't need to worry about getting around. You're right in the thick of things. As soon as you get off the boat, bingo, you're right. I mean, the boardwalk's right here. Here's the Keys.
You are on vacation.
Yeah,
when you get off
we're
the boat.
right directly across from the Jet Express dock. I mean, the dock's like, boom, right behind you.
Okay, so let's talk this weekend because we have Christmas in July 25th coming up, and this is a huge event. Talk a little bit about Christmas in July here.
It's just a party because you can't get here in December. Let's be realistic.
Let's be real.
So it's every July. We have Christmas in July, and they have a parade, and all the places decorate with Christmas decorations and lights, and all the boats in the harbor that are here, the personal watercraft, they decorate their boats with Christmas lights, and so it's so beautiful at night. Then the fountain downtown, they put soap in the water. So that's snow. That's the best we can do for snow. I mean, and it works.
I mean, that's what they do in Florida.
Right,
for
right.
The
and the clubs all have specials, and the hotels are already full. So if you want to come over, you can still come over. The Jet will run as late as they have to, and they've run as late as 5 o'clock in the morning just to get people back. And the whole thing is they know how many people they bring over, so they know how late they have to run to get back.
So if you're over here, you can tell one of the captains that you're going to be coming back at which time.
You can actually buy a round trip ticket in Port Clinton or Sandusky. We burn out of both ports. You can buy a round trip ticket. You can say, well, I want to go over on the 7:15, and I want to come back on the blank, whatever, And if they say, well, that's already filled, then you say, well, I'll pick the next one then, or the next one, or whatever.
And it goes every hour and a half intervals?
Every 45 minutes.
Oh, every 45 minutes.
We're running 45s during this is the high season for us, so we're running 45s.
And now, for people watching right now, because I know you're intrigued about the Christmas in July, it's probably, we're talking, for hotels on the island, they're probably...
I'm going to say sold out.
Sold out. I mean, you could check, but we're thinking sold out. But that doesn't mean you can't come, do the Jet Express, stay at a hotel in Port Clinton, perhaps.
Stay at a hotel in Port Clinton. There's plenty of those. You can check... you can basically log on to jet-express.com, jet-express.com, and we cover everything from all the hotel availability to our schedule to special events and things that are going on with the Jet Express and with all the businesses around the island. So you get a full overview just by logging on to jet-express.com. And then you can also check hotels by logging on to put-in-bay.com.
There you go.
So you got 2 places you can check into. Both of them are really, really nice, and they'll give you all the information you need.
Now, you mentioned a price for the, summer pass, but what about
Right.
just a single trip?
Single trip depends on what time of the day it is. If you're round trip during the day, during the week, it's $33 round trip for an adult. But then there's discounts after 4 o'clock in the evening on Sunday through Thursday, I believe. So it's heavily discounted after that. So if you want to come over for dinner, the price is cut considerably and you're saving some money.
And speaking of dinner, we're going to be talking about some restaurants. We're going to be speaking with the Booker, member
Eric
of the Booker
Booker,
family,
and
Eric
he's,
Booker.
oh my God, they got the boardwalk, the upper deck, hooligans in the boardwalk complex. There's like 6 restaurants. Plus they got the Keys behind us. They got Nagoya Sushi upstairs from the Keys. And the Keys,
Sushi.
oh, sushi's fantastic.
All right, well, we are looking forward to that, and thank you again, Tom Brady, for joining us.
I'm glad you didn't bring up footballs. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's the other Tom Brady. We'll get to him.
My son.
Absolutely. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Nancy.
Yes. And we'll be right back.